Okay, sorry about that. Hi everybody. I'm Anne, and I'm here to give you some advice on coming out to your parents. That's probably the hardest thing for most LGBTQ plus kids to do, because they have to tell their parents that they're not who they thought they were for the past, I don't know, 15 or so, give or take, years. So I'm going to give you some tips on how to make it easier, and this is advice from my experience, because I came out to my parents all wrong and I broke all these rules. So in hindsight, here's what I have my stuff written on my hand too. First tip, to quote the Captain Jack Sparrow, is wait for the opportune moment. And what I mean by that is, if your parents are really homophobic, wait until you're completely financially independent. And that might sound really hard, but it is so much better. And don't wait until everything's calm, you're not in an argument, you're not annoyed at anyone. So wait until you are in a good mood. Being anxious is different from being in a bad mood. It's okay to be anxious. Don't be annoyed or angry or anything. Now, the second thing I'm going to tell you, number 2, is sugarcoat it. Don't straight up say, Mom, Dad, I'm bi, lesbian, gay, transgendered, whatever. Say it more like, Mom, I like boys, I like girls, or I want to try out being a boy, or I want to try out being a girl. Because it's really tough information to begin with, and if you say it straight up like that, it makes it even harder to swallow. It makes it so difficult, and it's just a random factoid that they can't actually process. It's because coming out to your parents is big for them too, believe it or not. It's huge for them. So yeah, definitely sugarcoat it. Number 3 is prepare for their reactions. If they're gonna get angry, I mean, you know your parents more than, well, you know your parents pretty well. Hopefully that's why you want them to know this big thing about your life. So if you know that they're homophobic or that they're going to get angry, be ready for that, because there's a chance they'll be angry at you for a while. And then if your mom's or dad, if your parents are gossips and they're going to tell your whole family, they're going to call them up right away and be like, OMG, you have no idea what Johnny just said to us. Prepare for that too, and prepare, if they're really nice, prepare for them to sit you on the couch and give you lots of hugs and kisses and cry out of joy, whatever. Just be ready for anything. The number 4, is kind of in the same vein as number 1. Wait for them to ask you questions. Once they've swallowed the fact that you're out, they're going to ask you how you label yourself. They're going to come to you and ask you, so are you bi, are you gay, what, and they're going to ask you what you want in your future, hopefully. So wait for them to be ready, because as I already said, this is huge for them too, believe it or not. And so wait for the initial breathing, processing time. That can take months or years, or it can take seconds. Just be prepared for it. Number 5 is don't push your parents. Sorry, I keep looking at my hand. I keep forgetting what I'm going to say. Number 5, don't push your parents out. That's something I did wrong when I came out. They kind of went into denial, and I got so mad at them, and I just shut them out completely. And you need your parents in your life more than you know. Hopefully you're coming out to them because you want them to be a bigger part of your life, and you want them to know more about you so that they can help you. And your parents love you, believe it or not. Yeah, so even if they have a tough time getting over the fact that you're gay, bi, transgender, whatever, they love you. Don't push them out. Your sexuality does not define you, and don't let it define your relationship with them either. Now the 6th one is coming out to your parents is not a science, and keep in mind that you are currently listening to some random chick on the internet giving you advice on how to come out, and every situation is different. So, tailor this advice to your own individual needs. That doesn't sound helpful, but really, don't play it by the book. Play it by ear a little bit, at least a little bit. Other than that, I love you guys a lot. I have a Tumblr, and I'll post that down there, or post a link in the video or something. So if you want to contact me, you can definitely hit me up on Tumblr. Thank you for listening. Love yourself, and I love you, even if you don't feel like no one does. I do. So I'm here. Talk to me, and I can help you with advice. Bye-bye.